Good morning.
He can't start like that. Hello.
Yes, he can.
Good
he
evening.
can.
Welcome. Alright, we'll go a bit around the circle and we'll introduce ourselves.
Okay.
My name is Ethan, otherwise known as Abysmal Platypus, is my gamer name. And I play video games.
What about Gazorbatron?
Can
This is terrible.
we just sit in silence for like 30 minutes? I'd enjoy
Okay.
that. No,
That's good.
because
That's a good podcast idea.
we all, if we start it, none of us will want to break the silence, so we will actually just sit here for 30 minutes in silence.
Yeah, we can't actually do that.
So we can't just even start it as a joke. It will never work.
Nobody will actually break it, so no.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, well, also the Gazorbatron, I guess, but that's kind of a cringy name, so I don't go by that.
Yeah, it's kind of cringe. Yeah.
I like it. Yeah, I like it.
Well, I hate it. Apparently, it's a Rick and Morty reference, and I didn't even know when I made I made up the word, and then found out later that it sounded like a Rick and Morty character, and I wanted to kill myself.
You could probably sue. If
There's
that's
one.
the case.
It's called like the Gazorpazorp or something. I asked a question on a podcast, and they thought my name was a reference to Rick and Morty, and I just threw myself off a cliff after I heard that. But anyway, that's me. What's to my left?
Harvey.
Is that Harvey?
Yeah, it's Harvey.
Okay, yeah, that's me. Yeah.
Spoilers.
My name is Javi Grindo, and I like rainbows.
We like
And a
Fortnite. We
game.
like Fortnite.
My favorite game is
No.
Roblox. Roblox. My Little Pony hardcore hobby.
Whoa, that's
It's
pretty
very
good.
hard. I completed it.
Yeah. All right. Who's below Harvey Grindle?
That would be AJ Pocket
That'd
Fighter
be
Man.
AJ
right?
Reynolds.
Yeah, that's me. So, it's Anthony Reynolds, not a Pocket Fighter AJ Man, as Aaron calls it. But no, he calls me
I am
AJ.
Mr.
That's
Dribble
fine.
also.
What's your favorite Fortnite season?
I am Mr. Dribble.
Four, maybe?
Wow.
Or did we say? We said, like,
Interesting.
four, didn't we? But yeah. Also, Pocket Fighter AJ is the tag I use on most things.
Okay. Okay.
No, it's not. You use
It
Mr.
is.
Dribble.
Okay.
So, no, that's yours.
No.
All right. Who's next? Who's the only one left?
That would be me.
Whoa.
Um,
Hello. Didn't know you were here.
Hello. I'm Aaron. I'm not one of the original trio of this podcast. I just happen to be a guest. We pop it in and out from time to time.
Well,
You know
no
how it
one
is.
knows what the original trio is because this is the first
No.
episode.
Well, now they do.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
well-
if you're using the logo, then
True.
it's just
The official logo. Sure, I could slap Aaron onto there. All right. Well, that's great. What do you do, Aaron?
Well, I am a part-time phone salesman,
Wow.
and I hate my life.
Well, I
Wait,
used to
right.
be a
Are we-
part-time burger salesman and I quit because I hated my
Burger
life while I
King?
was there. Yeah.
I'm a part-time body salesman.
Damn. Is that like
What?
a pimp?
Yeah. But mine, not other people's.
Ah, yeah, right.
So you're a
You gotta
prostitute.
You gotta like wolf
You're a male escort. Lol.
I'm a part-time Jaden Smith stan.
I'm a full-time stan.
Fortnite player.
I'm 100% power,
I'm a
200%
I'm
will.
a full-time K-pop stan and gamer.
Wow. So what
Pretty much.
have you been up to recently, Aaron?
You know, not a whole lot. Just gaming.
Andy, what have you been up to recently?
Gaming.
Harvey, what have you been up to recently?
Climbing.
Ethan, what have you been up to recently?
Nobody asked you that.
Story.
Climbing.
Let me
Ethan,
guess.
what have you been up to recently?
Yes, someone cares.
Oh my God.
I have been running today in the woods, away from the coppers. We saw a red glove on the floor, and Matt and I figured that was the perfect place in the wood to hide a body. So when we saw a solitary red glove on the floor, we thought maybe there could be a body around there somewhere. But that wasn't. I was disappointed.
Rate the Star Wars Cup, just so I should mention that.
Thanks.
Rate that.
The best Star Wars film is number
3.
What do you think, Anthony?
Episode 3. Revenge of the Sith.
The best is probably 3. It's my close second, but 3 is probably the best one there.
Wrong.
Kylo Ren.
He carried the fucking...
Best one is number 1. Ask yourself
dispute.
this. Is Watto in any other ones other than number 1?
Yeah, number 2.
Okay,
Wait, Watto's in number 2?
If you play the Lego games, he can be in any of them.
That's true. Well, that's in free play mode. But no, like, okay, so maybe Watto is in 2, but in number 1 he says the famous line, "Jedi mind tricks don't work on me. Only money."
Money.
A bit racist, maybe. Bit of
And then he
Jewish.
goes back in episode 2 to free his mum, and then he's like, Henry?
Even though he owned him as a slave owner.
Jar Jar.
Yeah.
That sounded like Jar Jar, bro.
Yeah, and Jar Jar's in the first one loads. He's barely in the other 2 because they realised how much everyone hated him.
He's not in the... Wait, he is in the 3rd, and he, like, very briefly.
Yeah,
I'm
not
just
long.
saying, right? They're wrong for hating on my boy Jar Jar.
I mean...
Jar Jar,
Oh, he's so annoying.
He's just kind of a crazy
You're so
character.
annoying.
He says he steps in poop and he goes, "Oh, stepped in that poopy."
He's like Yoda.
he does that, yeah. And then number 2, he tries to address all the delegates, and he goes, "Dello delegates" instead of fellow delegates. It really
that's
annoys
funny.
me.
That's funny.
It
He's
enrages
such a
me.
quirky character.
I'm enraged.
He's so unique.
He's quirky.
He's unique, but not in a good way.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's do the first thing, which is my first
Who's
thing.
first? Oh, it's you.
My
Okay.
first thing. So we'll go around the circle. We'll go on a little monologue adventure, I think. And we'll just say top 5 games of all time. What are they? Pretty standard opening podcast episode. Because you always hear about like 100 episodes in. They all have the same questions answered over and over again. But this is the first one we could do anything. And I'm choosing...
Yeah, we can do anything.
And I'm choosing the most interesting and unique topic of all time. Which is
Video
favourite
games.
games. I don't know. No one's talked about this before.
No, okay. It's not that nobody has. I don't think we've had a serious conversation about what our top 5 are.
Xbox.
Like, we could all guess what top games are for
Harvey
each
like that
other,
one.
but we don't know what our top 5 are for each other, like, at all.
Yeah.
You probably know mine already. You know some of them.
I
At
could
least.
guess a few.
I'm always
but not
going
all.
on about them.
True.
All right, so I guess
Fortnite
I'll
being
go
one.
first to
If Fortnite is all 5, it's the different seasons.
So my first number
Season
1 is
1,
Fortnite limited time mode, snipers
hate
only.
you.
My
Playground mode.
Yeah, I have an official question. Are these going in order, or are they just...
nah, these aren't in
top
order.
5
These
games?
are just
I
general.
put mine in order.
I couldn't put them in order.
No,
I-
I could not.
I put mine in order.
And so my favorite film of all time is Fortnite season
Game-
5 opening cutscene.
The chapter 1 cutscenes. Let's go.
And my number 2 is hashtag free Fortnite now on YouTube.
That's not a real movement. You've taken that from Free Melee. That's
No,
a whole different
free
movement.
Fortnite. No, because Apple, they took Fortnite off the App Store.
Oh, did they?
Because Fortnite told everyone to go and buy their microtransactions off the Epic Games website instead of the app through the Apple app, so they could keep more money. And then Apple got mad and took it off the App Store.
That's amazing.
So Fortnite
That's
released a
actually so
video
good.
saying, "Guys, they can't do this to Fortnite. Free
Guys,
Fortnite!"
please.
And they got mad.
Please.
Yeah, please. And all right, let's be serious for a second, please.
Okay.
I'm
First
ready.
one, Just Cause 3. LOL game.
Am I surprised? No.
Yeah.
Pretty sure I mentioned it before. Very
This is
fun.
a solid
I
one.
don't know. I've never actually heard of Just Cause 3. So can you please describe the main story of Just Cause 3?
No.
Thank. Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
I will
'cause
say...
I've never fucking played it.
No, I will say...
Insights.
I can vouch for this game being a big impact on Ethan's secondary school life. Most days walking to school, he'd express his very strong feelings about how life would be much easier with a grappling hook.
Yeah, because so basically your character's a grappling hook and a wingsuit. I'd always, cause there's a certain point on the walk to school where you'd see the road and all the street lamps over the top, and I'd always say, well, wouldn't it be so much easier if I had a grappling hook getting to school? Just go use the street lamps and grapple to them.
Yeah, and it was when he was stood there actually going like, and then actually imagining as if he had it. That was the real.
It was basically my Spider-Man. But I've been playing it recently, and it's just as good as how I remembered it when I was younger. It's amazing. My second most played game of all time, probably.
Solid.
Yeah, number 2, Batman Arkham Asylum. Lots of funny moments in that. You know, you
Can
run
you
away.
please describe to me what the story of Batman Arkham Asylum is?
So
gonna
you
host
play
you,
as
Harvey.
the autonomous Batman.
See, I genuinely don't know what the story of any of these games are. So I'm
Well, I
actually
think it's
asking.
pretty like it's like an episode of the animated series or something where it's like the Joker wants to pollute the water supply. You have to stop him, but it's really good. The whole structure is amazing. You get to meet all the different people along the way, and it builds up really well. It's another thing that I've just remembered. It's one of my favorites growing up. Like one of the first proper ones I played. I don't know what he's doing. He's being creepy.
Just choose to ignore him. Just ignore
Just
him.
chewing his fucking wires.
Just
ignore him.
what you do is whenever I'm in Discord with Harvey, I get a post-it note and just put it over his face, like right here,
right over
they
the
have to see
camera.
him.
Makes sense.
PogChamp.
Go on then, your third.
So yeah, that was second. My third is a game that I've probably only mentioned like once, maybe never. No, it's not.
It's gonna be okay. I thought it was gonna be like an ironic.
I thought it was actually gonna be Post Void.
Oh no, Post Void. That's
fair.
an honorable mention. No, it's Beyond Good and Evil. It's a game that I only played this year for the first time. It's it's very similar to Star Wars. It like takes place on this alien planet, alien society. You play as this like photographer woman, and you have a pig man friend, and the whole thing is like stealthing around people and popping yuds. You don't actually pop any yuds, and taking photos and causing a societal rebellion. It's
For clarification, yuds mean head. Okay.
heads.
That is a favourite word of mine.
Popping
And
yuds
Swede.
and hitting yods. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Swede is good.
Sweet.
What's Swede?
It's just, oh, fuck, I hit my Swede.
Never heard that. That's a Welsh thing.
He has a vegetable in his room that he's just hitting. I don't know why.
Well, I need to
I
know all
swear
these
to-
Welsh things because I'm moving to Wales later this year.
Oh,
Yeah. You need to sort of have, that's a location reveal. I live in Wales. Whoa.
Oh my god.
I know. Fuck. I was supposed to be anonymous.
Well, yeah, I live in 27th now.
Suppose you didn't say 17 to be fair.
Ooh. All right, number 4,
Let's
Red
have
Dead
it to
Redemption 2.
Okay.
Most played game ever.
Yeah, that's fair.
Obvious reasons. It's so enormous. To 100% it, to see everything, you have to. Took me about 200 hours thereabouts. I loved every minute of it, apart from the awful. Some of the grindy challenges are just absurdly horrible to do. But I did it because I was committed.
Yeah.
But no, generally amazing. One of the best stories ever. And then so number 5 was a close tie between 2 of my favorite Wii games from when I was a baby.
Okay.
Baby with my Wii
I
remote,
have
just
a
like.
feeling of which one won. I got a guess on which one won.
I know.
What do you
know,
think won?
I know.
I think
Mario Kart Wii.
Wrong.
Wii.
It was between Mario Kart Wii and Donkey Kong Country Returns.
Oh, okay, that's fair. Yeah.
Oh,
okay,
really?
that's
I
fair.
thought that shitty pinball game.
Williams
gonna
Pinball
be-
Challenge
Yeah, I actually
has
thought
my
that was
name
gonna
in
be
it, so I have to like it. No, because so I had a look and I was like, Mario Kart. They both have amazing music, but Donkey Kong Country has just like it has more coming back to it today. Because obviously I love both of them. Are probably about the same when I was a baby, but coming back to them today, I can appreciate more about Donkey Kong Country. It has like incredible level design. The way each level is laid out, with it like showing off a concept, building upon it, and then having a climax based on it, like a big set piece at the end. Every single level is set out perfectly according to that. And yeah, so it's great. I still haven't played the sequel because I don't have a Wii U and I'm not spending any money on that. because it just is crap.
Lol.
Unless Anthony wants to chuck his down the road to me.
Hey, I got it.
No, I'm good.
That's tight.
I'm good.
Or I can, I could get a Switch, which seems more likely, but I don't have the money for a Switch. But I might get a Switch one day with it. But yeah, that's my 5. No order.
Solid. No, that's a solid
All
list.
solid AF. I've played through all of these multiple times.
Yeah.
So
I
Yeah.
disagree.
you disagree.
No, that's a respectable list.
Harvey's gonna
I
have
disagree
Smite.
with the top 5.
Smite.
Shut up.
See, that's on there.
No,
So I think it's only fair for Harvey to go now. It's just okay.
Right, so I've actually listed these in order of how much I want to have babies with them.
It's a weird way to order them, but okay.
Yeah. Speaks about me a lot as a person. See what Ethan's doing right now. That's how I felt when I was waiting for his list to be over.
Holy shit, that's what the fuck he's doing.
I know it. You just ignore it. Don't bring it up.
So, objectively,
Alright, my head
the
upset.
best game I've ever played.
Why are you starting at the top?
Okay, right.
Number 5, you gotta build it up.
Yeah, you build up. You don't start with
The
Alright.
worst game you've ever
Alright.
played. Have you got every single game you ever played, worst to best?
That's how you get
Worst game ever,
watch
Rainbow Six
Yeah.
Siege.
time. Build the tension, Harvey. Right, go on number
Alright,
5.
So, absolutely the worst game ever I've ever played in number 5. I've only ever played 5 games, alright?
Yeah.
Right.
Is Red Dead 2. Just
Yes!
I hate Ethan so much.
Harvey's gonna be the exact same as mine, down to the number, even the ones he hasn't played.
No, definitely not.
he's just listening to my list, going, "Oh, that's a good one. Let me write that down."
I'm on that one. Boop, 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 boop. Press the buttons like a little monkey.
Whoa!
Yeah, so I just really enjoy Red Dead. I just really like the fist fighting in it.
Yeah, I like the fist fighting and fishing. Love the fishing.
Yeah.
To be fair, yeah,
That's the
I
thing.
do like
It's a good fishing minigame.
Because it's quite rare these days to sort of come across a game with good like hand-to-hand combat and like
Exactly.
those sort of activities.
It's
So
quite.
it's good that they've incorporated like old-fashioned sort of like.
Yeah,
Exactly,
it
man.
feels like weighty and realistic
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you feel like
It's probably one of the most realistic like open
but
world.
it like at the
games.
same time doesn't just feel like a QTE mash session. It is strategic and
It still
like
does for
dodging
me.
and blocking and punching.
Yeah.
It's a
It
good
does for
balance.
me.
Oh what?
Um,
you just mashed the button.
Yeah.
To be fair, that's what you
can
can do sometimes.
Fucking hit button, right?
Some of the punches, some of the fights, you can literally do that. But I like it's pretty good.
See, my favorite fist fight in the game is, I don't know if you guys remember, but there's a guy in Valentine, right?
Yeah.
And he's the hardest guy you can fist fight in the
I
game.
remember.
Oh, that's
At
near the
one
beginning. That's
mission.
only in chapter 2.
Oh no, not him.
Oh,
It's a different bloke.
when did
And
you
he
do that?
won't attack you. You could. He's just sometimes inside of Valentine, inside of the. What is it called? Like the bar
Yeah.
on the.
Mm.
Sort of that's on the same road as the gun shop and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he's covered in like animal skins and stuff, and he barely speaks. And he's
Oh
always really
yes,
pissed
yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah. I didn't know who you were talking about. I remember annoying him.
Yeah, and he won't attack you unless you attack him first.
Yeah.
But if you attack him first, right? That is the hardest fight in the game.
Why don't you just put some dynamite on the table and then shoot it? Pop his
No,
ear.
man, that's boring. Boring shit there. That's boring. Yeah, I got a fight with him, and he took like 30 punches.
He's a beefy
And
boy.
like, I ended up just cracking his head up against the bar to knock him out, and I was like, yeah,
Got him.
shit.
So that's pretty good. We
Yeah,
get
I enjoy Red Dead, to be fair.
for that
Right,
one
so-
moment.
The fourth worst game I've ever played
Yeah.
is Skyrim.
Ah!
I was waiting for your reaction. I was waiting for that.
Ah!
Yeah, I don't know. I just hold a special place in my heart for Skyrim. I think it's just because I could be big orc man that swing great big sword around and chop people head
What's
off.
actually good about Skyrim though?
I don't know. It's like I really like people complain about how like buggy and shit it can be, but I love it. It's so funny.
The jank is
And,
part
like,
of the charm.
And exactly, and it's like the like fact that you can literally just go and put a bucket on top of his shop.
Oh yeah,
and,
they
like,
just take.
a
That is
small
fun. No, I
person's head,
like
you can
that.
just take whatever you
Yeah.
want, and then it's just like, yeah, alright, cool.
I remember
I-
when I first played it when I was like a baby. and I had like you turn into a werewolf, and the animation when you like kill people as a werewolf, I was like, that's rad. This was when I was like 10.
It's actually it's actually ball as well.
Anthony, what are you browsing? I see you browsing something down there.
Yeah,
I'm not.
Oh yeah, he's definitely not on Rule 34, searching in Big Chungus right now.
Right now.
Harvey
Bugs Bunny.
That was better.
So,
right, carry on.
Alright, so my number 3 is Shadow of War. I genuinely love Shadow of War.
Nemesis
it's
system.
Beautiful. Honestly, right? The Nemesis system is fucking beautiful.
When you punch Orgo the Blorgo, and then 10 hours later you see him again, he's like, I hate you because you punched me, and then he goes after you.
Yeah.
I know it's in Shadow of War they made it a lot more sophisticated than Mordor. They're like, so Mordor is pretty simple. It's like he kills you, he gets promoted or whatever. In War they have like storylines planned out that go for more than 2 events. They go for like 5 or more events. Like you first meet him, you kill him, but he has a miraculous survival, and he has like this weird head brace thing. And then like he kills you, and like certain things happen. Like it can go for like way longer, which is cool.
Yeah. See, I think my favorite example of that is like the main guy I used my bodyguard for a solid 10 hours of the game. 10 hours.
10 hours.
Right? He just was like, yeah, I don't like you anymore. And then he like nearly killed me because I basically perfectly like got him to like be one of the if not the best like orc you can get.
Yeah.
So it was like I couldn't beat him. Like I just couldn't. So I ended up losing to him. But rather than killing me, he humiliated me, right?
Mm-hmm. Lol.
And he then every time I tried to fight another orc, he would come and just murk me. Every single time.
That's quite
funny.
I
was like, right, I'm going to kill him. I don't care, I'm going to kill him. And so I went to go kill him, right? And then he got like 2 other orcs to just come and attack me. And I was like, aye.
That's my reaction.
And then I managed to like catch him off guard, because the one thing I was weak to was stealth.
Yeah.
So I managed to stealth attack him, take down like most of his health. And then literally, I just berated him.
Can we use these faces in the thumbnail?
What, the PogChamp?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so sad for me to actually, because I didn't want to recruit him.
Oh.
But I just killed him.
No!
I didn't want to recruit him. I was just like, this is literally the saddest shit that's ever happened to me in anything.
It is. That was just made from the systems of the game. That wasn't like the actual story being carefully planned out. Like it is planned out, but it's like procedural infused.
Yeah. And it's just like, bro, I have very good memory.
That is really unique. I haven't played Shadow of War, but that one system makes me interested in it. I know you like the whole game around it as well. Like
I did as well, yeah.
Yeah.
The combat I just really like, because it doesn't like. I like very violent combat in my games.
Yeah, I like a bit cheeky violence.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly. It's like, and Shadow of War just is like, yeah, right, you behead and blood comes out. You chop their arm and leg off.
Play that then.
It's honestly beautiful, man. Honestly, couldn't recommend it.
Loads of giblets flying all over the place.
Yeah,
I love a bit of that. But
right, so
all right, so what is your number? Poop.
Number 2.
What second worst game ever made?
Second worst game ever made.
Is it Smite?
Yeah.
Is it Smite?
It's Smite, baby.
Shut up! Yeah, don't tell me you're joking.
Tell me you're joking.
You'll notice it's second, right?
Yeah.
Just because of how much I despise the community around it. I don't think I could put into words how much I hate the community around Smite. The game, though, I want to have its babies.
It's
buttery, you know? And it's basically just the only third-person MOBA which I actually just kind of enjoy. There's like 2 more, and they're both just dog shit.
Right. But, wait, so if you just turn off, like, text chat, it's fine?
Yeah, exactly, it's fine.
But if you turn on text chat, you want to kill yourself because they all hate you.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah,
I think
I don't know, I just vibe with it really hard, because, like, even if I'm, like, really drunk, I can still kick people's asses.
And then you go, take that.
See, the thing is, like, I agree with Harvey on this point. Like, I've never played Smite, like, hardly. Like, I remember, like, back in the day, I was like bored shitless and I downloaded it for a bit of like something to do and like play with you guys. But like, I can remember like some of the posts that was shared to like some group chats about like the Smite forums on Facebook, and fucking hell, like they end up spending like $1,000 on the game.
Yeah.
Whoa, no, I hate that microtransaction stuff.
It's the
See,
community.
the thing with the Smite is that it's genuinely all cosmetics.
Yeah.
It's literally
like
only
no pay
skin.
to win.
Exactly.
Still. Wow, what age rating is Smite?
Probably like,
I can see it being a 16.
fecal.
It's probably a 15 to be fair, yeah.
I did.
Fetal. That's what I meant.
Yeah, Peggy has 16, yeah. I really think age rating systems should be better organized and implemented. Peggy is really bad. They just rate everything way too highly. And then like it should be, the rating should actually be accurate for who should play, and they should not let anyone below that age play it. Like, even if you buy it, but your Xbox account's age is younger, it will just say, nope, sorry, I can't play this, it's too old for
That's what used to happen, and it pissed me off.
That's what should happen, but
No, it
Peggy should be way better with rating things. Only the actual bad stuff should actually be rated 18, where the current state of it is that pretty much everything is rated 18, even with just like the bit of violence.
Yeah,
like,
to be fair, it's ridiculous.
They're so sensitive for some reason. Like, it should be more accurate to films, because films you can have a fair amount of violence and a bit of swearing, and it'd be like a 12. But with Peggy, movie 12 would just instantly be a Peggy 18, and it's absurd. Even if it's like cartoon violence, it will be rated like 16. There were some Lego games that were rated 12, like Lego games. Like, it's so bad.
Yeah, but the violence, Ethan, the implication of that
You know what I
violence.
think?
Yeah.
The
It's
biggest
just
problem
young
is
child
that-
minds. The mind is like
It's
a
like-
sponge.
My Lego character.
Exactly. It's like the problem is though, is that like they just probably just find the easy way out of just being like, yeah, 18. Nah.
Yeah, it's probably so they don't have to play all of it, to be honest.
Exactly.
It's probably like
Play the
they get a
first
bit of violence
20
and they say,
minutes.
oh, 18 is the highest rating. It's not like, if they wanted to rate it lower than 18, they'd have to play through everything to make sure there wasn't something at some point to put it up to 18.
Yeah.
But like, things like GTA 5, that's obviously an 18. There's a lot of bad stuff. There's like...
Same
cutscenes
with
and
Red
all
Dead,
that.
to be fair.
And I think Red Dead could
Red
be
Dead-
rated 16.
I reckon it could be a 16, yeah. To be fair. 16.
But like honestly, GTA 5, everyone was playing GTA 5 like age 3 when it came out.
I literally got it like a month after.
Oh, I mean,
it came out. And I was what, like
Okay, I
11?
think by default, consoles shouldn't let you play games if you're under the age, but then it can be turned off by parents if a parent genuinely thinks, for like specific games, if a parent genuinely thinks that you're mature enough to experience what's in it, then it should be turned off for that game.
Wasn't there like some sort of law that was going around, like when GTA sort of released itself? There was like a load of people like under the age of like 18 trying to play it, and then like the fucking police got involved, and they were like, we can't allow people to sort of like play this, and the parents will get like fucking snitched on, because I swear down that happened to me like
That's funny.
somewhere like around my street.
The police knocked on your door. Oh, your kids play GTA 5. You'll come with
I
us.
don't know why, like, it was just like a weird week of like parents snitching on other parents.
Oh, here
It
he's
was
playing
so
GTA 5.
bizarre.
That's
That's
kind of
just
funny.
fucking Wales, man. That's just
I know.
Wales. That's what
If the rating's more accurate, then an 18 would actually mean something, and parents would pay more attention. But as it is, they literally mean nothing. I mean,
Exactly.
I can't think of a good example off the top of my head. But no, Just Cause 3. That literally the only violence in that game is when you shoot someone. There's like a little spurt of blood, and I think there's like one F-bomb. That honestly, Just Cause 3 could be a 12, and it would make sense, like a Peggy 12. But they rate it highly, I guess, just to be safe. They don't want parents being like, I bought this for my 12-year-old and it was obscene. Like, they want to be safe. But if they rated like actual violence, because if Just Cause was a movie, easily a 12, maybe even like PG. There's been F-bombs dropped in PGs
PG
before.
12.
Yeah. Whatever. Like, that's all I could say about it, really. What was your number one?
Oh yeah. I didn't actually manage to cover it. We just went on a rant about Peggy for a bit.
I love ranting and raving.
Yeah, to be fair, same. It's kind of cute.
It's my fave.
But it is the only game where I have a poster up about it in my room.
Infamous. How could I
Yes,
know?
baby.
Yeah, I could. I saw that being Harvey's like top 2.
Wait, Fortnite?
No, not Fortnite. Infamous. I saw Infamous being Harvey's top 2, like easily.
So that's
He
up on
loves
your
that
wall.
Honestly, right? I can't express enough how much I love Infamous Second Son. Infamous Second Son is a beautiful masterpiece of a game.
It was fun. I've played it, but not for many years.
Just Harvey
Honestly.
full of this passion and Ethan. It was fun.
It was pretty good.
It's pretty good. I'd rate it.
I played it in like year 8.
Honestly, right? The character, right? Now, the main character, he's like, he's an over edgy punk, right? Which I love because you can definitely tell that he listens to like, what's it called? Bring Me Maria? Is that the song I'm thinking about?
Oh, Dear Maria, Count Me In.
Dear Maria, Count Me In. You can definitely tell he listens to Dear Maria, Count
It's
Me
an
In.
epic song. There's nothing wrong with
It
that
actually
song.
is, but you can definitely tell he listens to that sort of music, like the early 2000s, late 90s.
Dear
rock.
Fortnite, count me in.
There's a story at the bottom of this bottle that I don't bear.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right? That's what I can imagine, like, and the fact that, like, just, and he's just literally the best, like, he is my favourite video game character in any game.
Delson Rogue.
Dawson Rowe.
I just knew that off the
The
top of my head.
beautiful bastard that he is.
He is pretty beautiful.
And
All
the
right,
fact that you can make him pipe an emo bitch is,
Oh, my days.
Faith.
yeah.
Copied that off Mirror's Edge. Cringe.
Cringe.
All right, Anthony.
Oh, yeah, that's me done, baby.
Okay.
That's good. That's a good list.
Okay,
I
right,
disagree
okay.
with one of them.
I
That's it.
know. Alright, so this isn't in any order, okay?
Yeah,
These
it's
could
fine.
be in any
Yeah.
order. I could not put these, but Smash Bros Ultimate is definitely a
How many
top 5.
hours have you got on that now?
I've just clocked 500.
It's like the ultimate. Well, they call it Smash Ultimate.
It's called the Ultimate one because it has every character from every previous Smash game.
But not
That's
Waluigi.
the whole thing. No, because Waluigi was never a playable character in Smash.
But like, you tell me, is it really the ultimate without Waluigi?
Well, he's in it. He's in it. Yeah, as an assist trophy.
Ah!
That doesn't count.
We need him on the cover. We need him on. We need him
in
in the title character. We need the
getting-
game
no.
to make you choose him, even if you don't want to play him.
Smash Bros. Waluigi.
Waluigi is the only character. That would be the
Yeah.
ultimate.
Right, okay. No. But yeah, that's not in any order. Like literally. Smash is definitely a top played game. I love that game so
Yeah.
much. Community's not too bad. There's some weirdos there.
Okay,
Yeah, there's some there's been bad history with the community.
Yeah, some of them are pedos.
Yeah.
What I hear. I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, that's definitely up there.
Some of them are at least a little bit sus.
No, definitely sus.
Is Among Us not on yours?
No, Among Us is not in my top 5.
That makes me mad.
I don't think I can express how much I hate Among Us. I'm just...
Yeah, you've grown to really despise that game. We played it last night with Aaron, and it's kind of funny.
It was funny. And playing with
funny.
randoms is just the worst thing ever.
It was kind of sus.
It was definitely sus.
That's the thing! They say that!
It's the reference.
They say that. That's
Among
awesome.
Us? Sus? Imposter?
That's terrible. No, that definitely isn't a top 5.
So what's your other one?
Pokemon's definitely one. I
Which
don't know
one?
which one.
Oh,
Which
okay.
one?
I'd
Let's
have
just
to
say
flick-
Pokemon
no,
in
yeah,
general.
okay. I'd have to flick between Heart Gold or Black and White.
When did they come out?
I was gonna
Those
guess.
two are easily the best Pokemon.
When
games
did Heart
made.
Gold come out?
Heart Gold was the remake of Gold, which was on the GameCube Color.
Okay.
Heart Gold was the DS remake of it.
And when did Black and White come out?
9?
09?
09, I think.
So like
But,
360 era.
Like as a franchise, Pokemon
Yeah,
is
it was
easily
9.
amazing. But yeah, no, definitely one of those two Pokemon games. I don't know which one I'd pick. Probably Heart Gold because I fell in love with that one first.
Yeah. That's it. A lot of it just comes from
Yeah.
nostalgia, childhood.
Oh yeah,
punch
definitely,
reminder.
definitely.
Maybe if I replayed all these games today, they wouldn't be so high up in my brain.
Yeah,
They cemented
that's it.
themselves there when I was pretty much a
See,
baby.
I'm
Oh,
just
no.
too scared to replay Infamous. It's got too much of a special place in my heart.
Yeah.
That's what just caused my... I was
no.
playing that today, and it's still
Yeah,
just
no,
as
no,
fun.
no. See, Lego Star Wars, man. It's not my top 5, but it's an amazing game.
Yeah.
Been playing it the past 2 days. Still amazing.
Still amazing. Cantina band
See, the
pops
thing
off.
is, though, I managed to beat Infamous in a single sitting, right? And that's the only single player game I could say I managed to beat in a single sitting. And that's just because I got to the point where I literally woke up from sleep I just played it.
I've played
16 hours straight.
I played Arkham Asylum in a single sitting. I played Beyond Good and Evil in a single sitting. I played Donkey Kong Country Returns in a single sitting. In general, I'm not a huge fan of games that just require you to put so much time into them. Like Red Dead 2 is really big, but that's kind of the exception. In general, I like being able to visualize an overall game like within a reasonable amount of time.
Yeah.
Certain games like The Witcher 3 took me a while to get into. Like the first attempt, I bounced off because it's just you attack it and it feels so huge. You like attack it and it feels so huge. And your hand just goes like, and you can't. That's a really bad analogy, but you can't conceptualize the whole thing and how long it will take, and it just feels like you're just gonna be doing it forever. And so I kind of just bounced off.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. No. Okay, Ethan, you're not allowed an opinion on this next one.
What?
Oh god.
Street Fighter.
Yes.
Ethan's not allowed an opinion. He's run off fighting games recently.
Apart from Hellish Quad.
I've always been off of fighting games.
Okay, you've always been off because you suck ass at them.
I suck ass at fighting games. I would admit that.
I think they're not a bad genre, but I don't like fighting game communities in general. They're pretty
that's fair. But no, as a game, Street Fighter easily. Either 2 Turbo or 5, one of those two. 4's got a better soundtrack though.
What about Third Strike?
Third Strike's probably our game.
Yeah.
If I was going off of one with the most memories, it'd be Third Strike, because I've played that game so much with you and Tyler, like in the backs of classes. Me and Ty sat there playing it in drama. Like
my favorite character, 12, and the way
12. Oh, he's been added to 5.
Yes, that's Pog.
He acts as a random select, so each round you change between a different character.
Oh.
Which is kind of epic, because you know his super in Third Strike was when he copied the character. Yeah, he's acting as a random select. So you pick him, and then for the first round you could be Ryu. Then the second round you could be like Chun-Li. It's kind of cool.
So you have to master everyone to be good as him. That's really funny.
Okay.
Copy and Smite. I'm just saying. Smite hasn't got sleeping.
Is his name Fortnite? All right, you got 2 more. I need another one.
2 more. Oh, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. No, I love that game.
Harvey's doing a face.
No. Harvey's got Smite as his second, okay?
We're all allowed one. I think objectively speaking, it's probably you can't rank them objectively anyway, but it's definitely my favourite Assassin's Creed game, although I couldn't really get into any of them.
Yeah, easily, yeah.
Best setting. It's the best setting, and not only is it the best setting, it's also the best done setting, because loads of the settings seem interesting, but then when we actually start playing them, they're really crap.
See, I would start Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but the audio quality is so unbelievably garbage.
Harvey's popping off.
Harvey's popping off.
It's like,
is that a fucking Danny DeVito cardboard cow?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Oh my god. Okay. I've only just noticed. So what the fuck is that?
That's pretty funny.
Damn.
It's always watching
I got my last one.
That's probably
Andy's last one.
I got my last one, and I know this is easily. I can say safely that this is top 2. Like this would be top 2 if I ranked them, and that's KOTOR.
Oh yeah.
That's fair. You know I love that game so much.
Knights of the Pog Republic.
Knights of the Old Republic, an amazing game. Genuinely.
What's the best thing about it?
Dude, what's not polite about it?
See, I just feel like it's too up to chance for me to like.
Harvey, you play D&D and you're saying it's up to chance.
Yeah, but
D&D is dice rolls.
Yeah, but D&D though, I could be like, I go up to him, cut his ears off, slash his throat, and fuck his throat.
The randomness is like way reduced.
It's extremely low.
KOTOR is done compared to as D&D is done. KOTOR is done off of dice rolls.
Yeah, it's done off dice rolls, but it's like you're guaranteed to do unless you get like a critical failure, I think, or like a critical miss. You're guaranteed to get at least a certain amount of damage, and it will be in this range that isn't actually that wide, so you can reliably strategize really well. And sometimes you will be unlucky and die, but that sucks. You can just reload that save, I guess.
Like you did with Tusken Raiders.
Yeah, I fight, bloody hell. Crippled my limbs on my fingers.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
But it's a strategy game, so you strategize. And randomness is like, a feature. It's not a bug. It's to like provide a level of uncertainty and make it more fun and reactive, because you have to react to a bad roll in that fight. Like, you don't just get a bad roll, reload the save instantly. You try and salvage the fight by doing things. You might try and use creative solutions you've never used before because randomness got you the result you didn't want.
See, that's why I like D&D though. But I feel like we're in a video game.
I'm stuck on like.
Can we show that?
No, I was putting this like ladder thing in like behind the ring and in my finger, and it got stuck. And I pulled it off.
Okay. Alright, Harvey, what were you saying?
Yeah, no, it's like that's why I like D&D though, but I feel like no matter how hard a video game tries, it will never get that same sort of thing as D&D has. You know what I mean?
No, it won't.
I guess not, but that's why it's its own medium.
Like, D&D is its own thing. D&D isn't a video game.
Neither one is better. They just work a bit differently.
Yeah.
All right, so that's your 5, is it? You've got
yeah, yeah, probably.
Aaron, did you prepare one? I gave you like 5 minutes to prepare.
I did indeed.
All right.
Go on, Mr. Tyler.
I'm just clarifying before Aaron moves on.
Mm-hmm.
They would definitely change for me. Okay, they're not set.
Yeah, but I mean, mine are
two that I choose.
Infamous, Shadow of War. I definitely set in my top 5.
Mine is probably Pokemon and KOTOR set there. But yes, carry on, Aaron.
All right, okay. So my list is sort of based upon the amount of time I've spent playing with them.
Right.
Like, it's just like, like memories have been made and like time has been passed. So like they've served their purpose.
All right,
but
okay. So for me, I don't provide inherent value to just loads of time in the game, loads of hours in the game, because it might be grindy, it might be bad. Obviously, two of mine in my list are my top 2 of all time, my top 2 played of all time.
Yeah.
But I like to try and, instead of thinking the pure hours of gameplay, I like to think of it more as like how much of my memory do they take up, because I could play 100 hours of a pretty bad game and just like have a blank for the whole experience, like it not really stick in my mind. But I could play like I played Limbo the other day, which is like 2 hours long, and that really sticks in my mind because it was just 2 hours of really good stuff. So I rate the 2-hour thing as way higher than the 100-hour thing because it just sticks in my mind more.
It's because it like means something.
Yeah, it means something. Yeah.
So like that's exactly like what I was trying to like put across with these. So like memories have been made, but it's like obviously because like time flies when you're having fun, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So, obviously, right? Okay, top 5. Right, number 5 is probably like everyone fucking knows it, right? Minecraft. Okay, it was probably like the first sort of sandbox game, like on when it came out on Xbox. Well, I think it did come out on Xbox first. Like, it was such like a smack in the face to like how like the amount of opportunities that gaming could like provide.
I think you put Minecraft on it.
It broke it. Like, it literally opened up way more.
Because I'm a sucker for like sandbox games and like open world games, and that just has like such a spot in my like heart. Like, I'm not trying to like. Yeah, it's literally like the world was your oyster. You could do whatever the fuck you wanted, even though it was just like
the world was different for everyone.
Yeah, exactly. Like your creation was your imagination was the limit. Like your
great music as well. Sets the
I think that is actually the slogan for Minecraft as well. It's like your creativity is the limit or some shit like that.
Yeah.
I think also the other slogan is this game is Pog.
Yes.
It wouldn't surprise me. But
so that's a great one, yeah.
So there's not really much else to say because everybody fucking knows it. But it's kind of got shit towards like these past like few years when they're sort of adding unnecessary. No, it's not unnecessary, but it's just
it's
like
kicked back up in the past year. Definitely kicked back up.
Honestly,
I think it's unnecessary. I think they could have just kept all the stuff in the vanilla.
Yeah, but I don't know. I think with adding all the new additions and stuff, though, it has actually added so many different.
What actually that means I didn't know what they added. What have they added since it first came out?
So,
okay,
like a bunch of animals and stuff, right?
They've added.
So, basically, if you know the Nether, right?
Yeah. Fortnite.
Originally, that was literally just one big red bit, basically.
Okay.
with the Nether Fortress, then that's it. But now they've managed. Now there's a shit ton of. There's a bunch of different biomes in there, like there is in the overworld. I think there's like 5 different biomes in there. There's different ores you can find in there. You know, it's just.
And it's quite upsetting to me personally because Diamond is no longer the strongest one. Like growing up with Minecraft and having that sort of feeling when you mine Diamond, you're like, oh shit,
is it like Netherite?
Netherite.
Yeah.
Netherite. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
I haven't played enough of the game to sort of understand the new updates. So like I don't even know what I'm looking for when I want to find Netherite. But it's like I don't know. It's kind of cool to see a game evolve in that way. But it's sad to see things move on.
Yeah. Like I think in most cases, people will still say Diamond is the most valuable thing, and whether that's a personal
thing, it's the coolest.
Yeah, it's just like it's because it's always been the most valuable thing.
Yeah,
and so people will be adamant on going, I want Diamond armor. I don't want Netherite armor. I'll just upgrade my Diamond armor.
What would you rather, right? A bright blue armor set and a bright blue weapons and tools and stuff, or black
blue
and armor set.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. You gotta be bright blue.
And I think it's way too iconic for people to move on from that.
Exactly, man.
Okay.
So Netherite is literally just a black bar.
Oh.
Okay. For example, right? They added Steve to Smash. Okay.
Yeah.
And as one of the Mii fighter skins, they added some armor and a sword.
Diamond.
They didn't choose Netherite.
No,
they choose Diamond.
It's iconic.
They
choose the iconic strongest armor of Minecraft. Like you just can't. Like in the eyes of history, you can't beat it.
Yeah, that's true. All right, that's a good one. We all obviously agree with that. What's your other one?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, Minecraft was number 5. Number 4. Red Dead. No, hang on. No. That's right. Okay. I'm swapping out. Right. Okay. So, number 5 Minecraft. Number 4 Kerbal Space Program.
Oh, okay.
Firstly, man.
Nah, it was a new addition to my life within the past few years, but it definitely has paid off. I've clocked what, like 400 hours on it or
450,
something?
I think.
I'll try to check now.
But because I genuinely have an interest in that sort of like industry of like you know like space and shit and like technology stuff like that, it's just I don't know. It's cool to sort of unwind and then have that to sort of like escape to. And
it's insane the level of customizability and what you
440 hours.
What?
440 hours is how many hours you have on
right.
Like, but it's like the kind of game that like encourages thinking outside the box and all that to solve like, and it's not the problems the game gives you; it's ones that you give yourself. Like, oh, I wonder if I can go out here and do this and then come back, or like how we're gonna.
And it gives you
this.
It gives you something to work towards.
Yeah, but it's like goals that you make yourself, so it's like personally driving. It's similar to Minecraft in that way. Like in Minecraft, you're like, oh, I want to go and build this really cool house using only this material or something, so it like makes you
it has an element of Minecraft in it, like the creativity and like the sandbox aspect, but it has like more functionality. So like I like how you can recreate real life like rockets and craft like within that game, and like because the game understands and knows that the community follows these sort of like communities, and like so they've partnered up with like NASA and ESA, like the European Space Agency, and they've done Electron, like Rocket Lab. So they've added like custom flags and like parts and shit, and it's really good.
Nice.
But yeah, so number 3, probably Battlefront 2.
Hey,
Battlefront 2, probably one of the most insane games I've ever played.
The most fun. No, honestly,
it's a beautiful game.
The most fun multiplayer I might have ever played. We've only started playing it recently. It's
the least toxic.
Okay, there was that one game. The only game where we had people actually responding to us in games.
Do you remember when we first played it? I was just blown away when we got into like the Galactic Assault. It's like multiplayer, so much stuff going on.
We got it free on Epic Games, and so we all downloaded it to play it. And obviously, I played it before on Xbox. But we were playing it, and all we had for a straight hour was Ethan going on about how cool it was. And like, he was spawned in as a droid against the clones. He was like, this is sick. We're actually in the battle. And then like Count Dooku runs past.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
it's Count Dooku, but you got like ships and like vehicles all like exploding, going on into all like player controlled. It's all like, organic.
The gameplay and the functionalities and the characters and the attention to detail is insane, but with the actual like backgrounds and like the detail, like you said, like the vehicles exploding.
Yeah, it's like, so cool.
You just have that sort of that background element to it.
Yeah,
And it just makes it feel as if you're like a part of a much bigger picture.
Like when we're playing on Geonosis, you've got where you're focusing your attack, but you can look around, and because it's quite a desolate planet, you can see pretty far. And they have battles going on far on in the map that you can't even get access to, and you can just see. And you can see these explosions and ships above flying. And like as Ethan was going on about, it is a beautiful game to just watch for a second.
So good. Yeah. Like, I put up to Ultra and I just went like, that was my reaction.
Like, not to mention like the attention to detail when it comes to like movies, and then like comparing it to the game as well. Like, I've always sort of had an eye for like how does that look like compared to what it was based off.
Were you playing it? Were you playing it back when like the monetization was like really bad and like?
No, I only started playing it. Oh, fucking hell, I can't even remember. It's like 2000, some shit. But
after they fixed all that.
Yeah, right. And because obviously then you had the Rise of Skywalker was coming out, and then that sort of like sparked my interest in it.
Yeah.
So I watched all the films, and I've still got like my ticket from when I first went to watch like a Star Wars film, which was Rise of Skywalker.
Oh yeah,
like,
I still kept mine. Yeah.
It's just like it's like a really it's a literal universe.
Star Wars is like so unique. It's so it just captures this certain feeling that like pretty much nothing else does. Well, part of the reason why Beyond Good and Evil is on my top 5 is because it feels like a proper Star Wars game, like a proper open world Star Wars game, but it's just like obviously with the names changed and like its own story, but like because it's like about a rebellion and like the people rising up against the faceless government, but they've done it in their own unique way, and it captures that feeling perfectly. It's the kind of feeling that everyone wants to have when they're experiencing something, and Star Wars just gets in there better than most things do, even though I haven't actually seen anything in a while, and I'm not like that into the whole thing.
Fake fan.
I'm not a fake fan. It's so unique, and I really appreciate it.
Especially like what even makes it like even more unique is the fact that it was made during the 70s.
Yeah.
And like you have a mind like George Lucas that sort of just brought this idea to life, and it's just sort of lived on throughout the decade.
Before Star Wars,
it's bizarre how that happened.
Yeah.
It's
like,
just it was
you
insane.
really think about it, and this guy, he planned the trilogy, and like when they did it, they weren't sure it was going to kick off.
No, he didn't. No. Yeah, no. George Lucas, the only things he's made before Star Wars was this weird art film, sci-fi film.
Yeah.
And I think this like film about like black guys flying planes or something. Like it wasn't very well received. It was taken as a bit racist because of the way he portrayed the black guys. It's quite funny. But then he made this like film which is the most successful of all time, and like it's so unique. Like there was literally nothing else like it that came out at the time. It captured its own feeling so perfectly, and they've tried to continue it. The recent ones weren't very good, I don't think, from 7 onwards. And the prequels also have their moments.
The storyline was a bit of a fucking mess. Like during recording, they didn't even know if Palpatine was going to be Rey's grandfather. Like it was just.
Right, I'm just saying though, right?
Yeah.
Right. You guys know how much of a hard on I have for Kylo Ren, right?
Yeah. Kylo is a sick character.
He has the coolest lightsaber out of any lightsaber.
I disagree,
It is a cool
but that's only because you haven't watched like Clone Wars and other such things.
My favorite lightsaber is
in the main film franchise, right?
Kylo's. Yeah.
He has the coolest lightsaber.
In terms of
what are the cool lightsabers in the Clone Wars stuff?
Oh no, I like the Jedi Temple Guard lightsabers.
What are they like?
Aaron might know what I'm on about. It's the same one that Darth Rey uses in her vision.
Yeah, so it's sort of like a Darth Maul.
It's like the two hilts fold. Yeah, the two hits fold together, and so you can.
Oh yes, yeah, I know that. Yeah. All right, cool.
Oh, those are nowhere near.
Dude, you only like Kylo's because of the cracked kyber crystal. That isn't even his lightsaber design.
Yeah, get on my level.
In terms of like epicness, I probably give it a 9. But it's just like the cross guard at the bottom. It was unique, but I don't know. It just didn't really sell it for me.
No.
But it did give it a lot of choreography opportunities during the films.
Yeah, well, I mean, the new Star Wars films are going more unique with lightsabers because they got a ton of crossguard.
Yeah, they got to keep it interesting. It's been going for so long.
Like the new Old Republic films that are going to be coming out, they've got crossguards.
Wait,
I genuinely do like the cracked kyber crystal.
Oh yeah, the cracked kyber crystal,
especially when it's like the smooth swing on it. It's just like it's like a flutter.
Yeah. Anthony, what were you saying about Old Republic films?
Not High Republic.
What are they?
It's set like 800 years before
the
normal series. It's the new films coming out that they've said they work on.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's cool. If they just have like a whole new set of characters, I think.
Yeah, no, it is. It's literally like the only one possible that we could see is Yoda, because he's the only one that's still alive.
Yaddle?
Maybe Yaddle.
I know. I think Yaddle's quite a young version of that species.
Yeah, Yaddle was like 500, 600.
Yeah, Yaddle's a sprightly beast.
We don't need to go on to Yaddle. Okay, carry on, Aaron.
Okay. Number 2 has been said. Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah.
You know, the visuals is insane. The story is amazing. There's really like the side missions very good. Like, there's not a lot you can say.
No, it's just so high quality. There is so
insane.
much stuff in that game, but it's all just incredible quality. I don't know how they kept it so consistently great.
It was definitely worth the wait.
Oh yeah.
I mean, because I know that there was like the trailer that got dropped and there was like leaks and stuff. It was just. But I've never played like the first Red Dead, which I'm very ashamed to say.
I'm playing it at the moment. I didn't before the second one though. I didn't need to. I knew like
I will probably when I get my upgrades. I'll probably like give it a whirl if it is.
I mean, it's very good.
I'm just clarifying to potential viewers. The reason I have nothing to say on Red Dead Redemption 2 is because I have not played the game. Okay,
you're stupid.
But I've been fairly quiet throughout this sort of podcast segment. It's like the games.
I think we can assume that if we haven't like talked about it, then we probably haven't played it.
Yeah.
That's just sort of the same.
It was a great deal for me, but you come to find if I actually have a topic that I'm familiar with, then I can run.
Obviously we wouldn't agree that. We've already said about it though. So
so we understand like the pros and cons of the game.
Yeah.
So online was dog shit, by the way. Just thought I'd say that. Right. Okay. Number 1. Probably the most played game I have ever played. Ethan, I spoke about this yesterday. Grand Theft Auto 5.
I knew that was coming.
Fair enough.
I know. It has possibly been like the most impactful game of my life.
I heard they're saying Grand Theft Auto 6 in Worcestershire.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I think it's been set in Gloucester. That's the main city it's been based off.
But,
I heard the main character, the first for the first mission, the main character goes to Kex and he buys Fallout New Vegas, and then he gets on the bus and he realised they gave him Fable 3 instead of Fallout New Vegas.
Oh, dude, I don't know if you heard about that, but we went to Kex once and Ethan did that exact thing. He bought Fallout New Vegas, didn't check the game case until we got on the bus, opened it up, and Fable 3 was the disc that he gave him.
I screamed.
It's beautiful, man. Beautiful.
I didn't go back and complain though because they were all very nice there. I didn't want them to lose their jobs. But it was, I was screaming. I was irate.
It was very funny.
So with GTA games, like obviously you had like San Andreas, like Vice City, things like that. I dabbled with San Andreas over a friend's house.
Mm-hmm.
Like I never really sort of had that, but like every time I went over there, I was always trying to get on the console to play it.
Yeah.
I had a Wii, but I couldn't.
Well, that's a bit TMI, isn't it?
What you need?
Like we'll do that.
I had a Wii and a shit. So it's like
I had it all.
Like when it came out on Xbox 360, like I copped it immediately.
Yeah.
So I just knew that if I could get that spark back again, I'd be happy for a very, very long time.
If you could get that back again. Wait.
Exactly.
If you could get that back
again. Ethan smokes a lot of weed, just to clarify.
Why would you have a lighter?
I just do.
Even me, bro.
But it's like the main parts that sort of speak to me is like the visuals, like the graphics were really, really good. The storyline, like the character development was really great as well. Like just to show like Franklin, Trevor, and then like Michael's background as well.
Yeah,
like,
I hated Trevor. I killed him the moment I could. Bloody hated Trevor. Michael was pretty relatable. I liked Franklin. Yeah. He was a good character. But Trevor, he was well written. He was well acted and everything. But I thought he was such an SOB. I wanted to kill him.
The yee ass haircut spoke to me.
the famous
insane volume.
There are actually so many famous moments though. It's like it's so quotable, and a lot of visuals like really stand out in my head.
Yeah, no, to be fair, it's been around long enough to be played by nearly
like I know mission where like you're playing as Michael and you're chasing your son who's like on a boat and you have to like catch him as he jumps off the boat and stuff like that.
It made me stress so much because I was like, I just couldn't. For some reason, the car would just sort of just chill and not build up enough acceleration.
Be chilling.
But story mode, like fucking 100 out of 10. Online's probably like 50 out of 10.
Online, I haven't played as much online. We played it for a little while. We just mainly did car sumo. That's pretty much what we did.
That was epic.
No, I've clocked like over 100 days on GTA. That's like online.
Yeah.
And honestly, it was like probably the best escape I've ever had with the game.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Because like it was open world, online you could do anything that you wanted with your mates, and you had like, fucking vehicles. It wasn't like sci-fi or old-fashioned. It was like modern.
What?
Oppressor Mark II. That's not sci-fi.
Oppressor Mark II.
It sort of got to that point where it was just like,
they're adding stuff just to keep attention now.
Yeah.
Like,
it just sort of got a bit ridiculous. Like, they added a Volkswagen Beetle.
There's so much more to do than Red Dead Online. Like they do not care about Red Dead Online. You can clearly tell.
It's because it makes them nowhere near.
And GTA Online is literally the most profitable piece of entertainment in all of history. So it's made them billions of dollars. All right, so that's a good choice as well. GTA 5 is a good game.
Yeah.
So that's it. My second one is a super secret one I haven't mentioned until now, but it's like really important. All right. It's a whole topic of discussion. Discussion, okay?
I forgot about this.
Did you know that Injustice Gods Among Us has the word Among Us in it? In the game. But there's no Among Us in the game.
Your house, walk into your house, and beat you. Okay?
No! That's tight.
Ethan, it has gotten bad though. I listened to a song. I can tell you what song it is. I listened to a song recently.
Yeah.
And the guy singing it says Among Us in the song. And it's not like him saying it because it's it's All Along the Watchtower is the song.
Yeah.
And they say something Among Us. And in my head, your voice popped up going, Among Us?
Among Us? Yo!
Genuinely. I was like, he's ruined this for me.
Alright, that was a good topic of discussion.
We're
going on for so much longer than I expected. We've already been going for like 40 minutes.
Yeah, that's a Jimi Hendrix song, isn't it? Along the Watchtower. Do 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 do. We might get copyrighted, but
it's a good song.
Second one. This is my actual second one. Okay. Dogfight 2021.
Oh my god.
That's what I called the photo.
You made that. You phrased that so terribly.
We're fighting dogs.
I saw a dog fight.
It's illegal. Okay.
Where? One.
Oh no! It was like an organised sort of like fucking.
Dog fighting is illegal, Ethan.
Oh, sorry. Well, I guess we're not doing dogfight. Well, we're doing dogfight 2021.
We're theory crafting. It's fine.
Yeah. I have a list of 16 dogs in front of me.
Okay.
And we're gonna decide which one is the best.
What?
Not best at fighting, just the best in a.
Okay. How define best? Like what qualities?
Just the greatest. How much we love them.
All right.
Okay. So how much?
It's how much we love them.
Yeah, no, because that's different to like.
The best.
I think we should weigh up different characteristics.
Okay.
Like maybe you could say this one's good at guarding, but this one's good at gaming, and this one's just cute AF. You know?
This one's much cuter. Ethan's gonna tip this in favor of his breed of dog, by the way. It's not gonna be Teddy's breed. It's just gonna be his name.
And then he's gonna have Teddy's breed underneath.
Cut back in here. All right. So we're doing tournament style.
Fuck's sake.
Round robin, let's go. No.
So first heat. Pug versus Labradoodle.
Labradoodle.
Oh, okay.
I hate pugs.
I don't like pugs.
Okay, pugs. My brother and my mum both love like puppy pugs, and Ollie really loves pugs.
They're ugly. I saw one today on my run with Matt. I wanted to boot it.
As a puppy,
it looks like they're in so much pain.
Yeah, no,
they do. They've been bred. What do you think of pugs, Aaron?
Kind of stinky, to be honest.
Yeah, exactly. Labradors.
They're sort of like little fucking walking memes.
Yeah. What breed is your dog,
You just
Aaron?
can't breathe, and it's just a bit sad to see.
Yeah. Aaron, what's your dog?
He's like a teacup Yorkie / Yorkshire Terrier sort of thing.
I have Terrier as like a general. Solid. I don't have that specific one though. All right.
Well, that was
so I'm a bit biased towards Labradoodle.
Yeah, Ethan's is a Labradoodle. We all love Teddy.
Yeah.
We all love Teddy. It's fine.
Teddy the dog.
That matchup was quick.
Second one, Foxhound versus Appalapso.
Okay, I'm in favour of Las Apsos because.
Wait, what do they look like again? I knew it, but I didn't bother researching what it looked like.
What, a Foxhound or
a Lapso? I know what a Foxhound looks like. What an Appalapso?
My dog Ethan.
Your dog's an Appalapso.
Foxhound.
I swear your dog's a Shih Tzu.
It's one of the two. They look similar.
Yeah,
Foxhounds are more useful.
How can you tell the difference between a Lapso and a...
Yeah, well, that's fine then. But that's what he looked like, Ethan, is like my dog. It's either is my dog or looks like it. Okay. Like, that's what you can go
And his dog is funny.
My dog sniffs everything and then sneezes. Alright,
I'm gonna pretend your dog's lol, because it is.
It is lol.
And his dog is pretty lol.
What is a Foxhound even? What is a...
A Foxhound are those little, like, ones with the little mustaches.
Oh, they're cool.
They're funny. Cool, I'll go with Appalapso on this.
I gotta go with Appalapso.
Appalapso.
Oh, Aaron, what did you like?
Oh, no, Foxhound are the ones off of Red Dead. Like the
okay.
How do you spell the one that wasn't the Foxhound?
Appalapso is Apple-H.
Yeah.
I spelt it how I thought it sounded. So the word apple and then apso.
It's Lhasa Apso.
Fuck that! Nah, Foxhound.
Aaron, you're outvoted. Alright, I understand your
No, I'm voting for Foxhound as well.
Then we got a draw.
Bro, they're like little fucking wimps.
What, Appalapso?
And they would apologise.
Lapdog. They are quiet little dogs, okay?
They're cute. We have to have a range, not just the big. I am definitely biased towards big dogs. I like them, but we have to have a range. Wait, what are they useful for? They're like farm dogs, aren't they?
Yeah, basically. They're used to keep foxes out of places.
That's a strong...
Okay, cool. I got background on Las Apsos. They are regarded watchdogs in palaces and monasteries of mountainous homelands, okay?
I'm sorry, but if I still want to
English Foxhound
bargaining at me, I'll punt it halfway
why would you ever kick a harmless animal, Harvey? Come on.
If it's just like barking at me and just not leaving
then you can pet it and calm it down the normal way.
The English Foxhound is one of the 4 foxhound breeds of dog. It is a cousin of the American Foxhound. They are scent hounds bred to hunt foxes.
That's tight. I don't like animal violence. It makes me feel sad.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I don't agree with that, right?
Smelling foxhounds
it's a lot more badass than a fucking lab.
Right, we're not going off of badass, okay?
I'm not going off badass. If we go off badass, the world is doomed.
So what we're going off?
LOL factor.
Yeah, LOL factor.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, LOL factor, yeah.
LOL factor.
Appalapsos look pretty lol.
Uruguay can go through.
Alright. Okay, not Uruguay.
Uruguay's team made me cry.
Alright, okay. Next round. Fuck, this is the horrible round. Chihuahua versus that gremlin dog from Instagram. Have you seen that dog on Instagram that's got like really short front paws and really long back paws, like back legs, and he looks like a gremlin?
Gremlin dog.
I'll put it in the video now if I remember.
Oh, Ellie the gremlin dog. Is this actually its thing? Wait, is this actually?
I'm voting for gremlin dog.
I mean, I don't like chihuahuas. So
I really hate chihuahuas. Ryan's got a chihuahua mixed with a pug. It's the worst combination I can think of. Although it is cute. I have seen it in person.
I'm going to have to say gremlin dog.
Yeah.
I don't even know what this thing looks like, but just based off the fact that it's against a chihuahua, I don't like it.
Yeah,
the gremlin dog.
I don't even know what dog you're on about.
No. Oh, okay. This one might get controversial.
If you look up Brussels Griffon...
Yeah.
Those, I think that's like a sort of a good representation of what Ethan's trying to do.
Brussels Griffin.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I got it. It's got like a really big forehead.
That looks identical to Ryan. No, it doesn't. That looks really similar to Ryan's dog. Ryan's got the gremlin dog.
All right.
So
yeah, the Gremlin Dog from Instagram wins that round. Next round. This one might get controversial. I don't know what I would choose for this. I might need persuasion.
I'm willing to yell over it. I'm willing to scream.
All right. It's Labrador versus Terrier.
Okay. I need to do some research.
I think I have an opinion on this.
You really placed me in the situation because I've had both of those dogs.
You have. That's true. Your old one was called.
Labrador, and then
I saw your Q&A video recently where you say you have a Labrador. I forgot its name though.
Oh, it was Archie.
Okay. Oh, PogChamp. Yeah.
I'm not sure because it depends on what terrier. Okay.
There are a bunch. Terrier Gerald. Terriers are useful. They kill small animals.
If it was a Yorkshire Terrier, I'd 100% pick the Labrador. I hate Yorkshire Terriers. They're little yappy things.
It's so annoying.
I hate them.
Oh wait! No, some of them are. I've seen some absolutely terrible ones. I think Aaron has a Yorkshire Terrier, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's like it's a bit of a shitbag, but it's not as bad.
He owns the house.
Yeah, I just don't like little yappy dogs. Like dogs that just go on.
Little dabby dogs.
Little dabby dogs. No, I think
I'm not a fan of yappers. I'm really not a fan of yappers.
I think I'm in favour of Labrador.
Overall.
I'm leaning towards Terrier. I'm gonna be honest.
Alright, so Aaron.
Because Labrador are fishing dogs, right?
Yeah.
Why would you not just use a fishing rod?
Useless. Labradors are the friendliest, though. They're literally bred to be friendly. Just like Labradors.
Not the one that lives up my road. The second I even leave my house.
Oh, there's quite a lot of variety. They can be really friendly, but they can be really mean. I think actually a significant percentage of dog attacks are from Labradors is a statistic I heard. Because
what was
if
Tyler?
they're bred right, they can actually be really aggressive.
Does anybody remember what Tyler was attacked by?
Labrador.
Was it a Labrador?
Yeah, it was a Labrador.
Yeah.
It bit all down his arm.
Yeah, no, he's still got scars and everything from it, hasn't he?
Yeah. For context, potential viewers, I mate Tyler was attacked by a dog and he's got a scar like this big down his bicep.
Yeah, it's like there. It's just huge.
Because it's delivering paper on his paper
out. It jumped it at him, didn't it, and chased him off.
Yeah, he's still got the scar. That was ages ago.
Yeah, it was years ago now.
And it looks badass. He's just like a falcon.
And when you say dog attack as well, it sounds pretty cool. But you can't say Labrador because then everyone's like, "Wait, you got typed by a Labrador." Cringe.
Yeah,
Labradors are the cutest.
All right,
So, all right, Aaron. So, when you make this decision, don't.
Aaron's either tying the vote or winning.
Yeah, try and remove your subjectivity from.
Not changing.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible.
Yeah, because I don't want you to choose between your current dog and your old dog. That's just wrong. Just in a general grander sense of the breed, which one do you think's better?
I don't know. I feel like terriers are more like fucking goofy, like Mimi.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And they hunt rats, which is very useful back in the day.
Vibrant and bubbly.
Right. What do you think, Harvey?
In my opinion, Labradors are worse golden retrievers.
They kind of are. Golden retrievers come up later, so if you want, you can golden retrievers. Or Harvey, you will hate this later round. Actually.
Okay, cool. Right, okay, so we tied the vote.
Harvey's going to have a dilemma on his hands.
How are we going to decide?
I'm going to go Terriers as well. Terrier.
Oh, okay, you're changing.
Yeah.
After I presented him with the fact that they attacked Kano.
No, I'm sticking by my... Yeah, that's the reason for me voting it, okay?
All right, this next one is Cocker Spaniel versus Rottweiler.
Cocker Spaniel. In my opinion, Springer.
A Springer Spaniel. All right, I don't have Springer Spaniel. I forgot which kind she was. I like they have big ears.
I'm sorry, Spaniel.
Really big.
Yeah, I don't really like Rottweilers.
I love that,
they can be really nice, but the ones I've personally interacted with them have been not
very
nice. Harvey, do you remember when we were walking home from school that one day and we just saw a Rottweiler in the middle of the street? It was just standing there completely out of its house, like no lead or owner in sight.
Wait, was that on the way?
Yeah.
Was that?
It was on.
Yeah, that was on.
I'm not.
Wait, was that on the way to or from?
It was on the way home from school. I remember because I ran home after. It was pretty close to my house.
Yeah.
Like it was just out.
I don't know if I was there for that. There was definitely another time when we were walking to school and there was a dog running around the streets, like down
Oh, that was a Labrador. That was a Labrador, and then the guy came along like, "Have you seen my dog?" And we went,
"Yeah, he was." He started asking about his dog.
Yeah. No. This one, it was in its drive, like on the edge of its drive, but like the gate was completely wide open, and there were no owners. There was no leader. It was just looking.
Oh, I know what Labrador you're on about. Yeah.
It was really. I was terrified. Me, Harvey, and Ian. I think we just walked past it, like inched past it, like I'm so scared. But it didn't kill us. Yeah. But it was scary.
Cocker's definitely winning this.
Cocker's.
Yeah. Winning. Oh yeah, it is. Just because based off of the fact that more often than not, Rottweilers are more aggressive.
Well, Ryan had the most beautiful Rottweiler I've ever seen.
I was terrified of. Remember when we went to Ryan's house and I hid around the corner when you? Yeah. That was back when I was quite scared of dogs. So I hid around the corner.
I love Princess. Princess was a beautiful dog. She was just so lazy. She would literally just be like, she's like me as a dog.
All right. Yeah. Next round. This is the one Harvey might have a bit of a dilemma on. Husky versus Golden Retriever.
Husky.
Even against Golden Retriever.
Yeah.
Husky.
All right. I guess there's no argument there.
No. Yeah. Husky.
I think I would have gone Golden Retriever, but
Huskies.
Huskies are nice. That was a hard one for me as well because I really like both of those.
Man. That breed of dog has beautiful eyes.
Like, and the fact that people use them to breed wolf dogs, beautiful.
That's true. Wolf hounds.
No, wolf dogs. Eve.
What's the difference?
Wolf dogs are like actually bred with wolves.
Oh, they're like a blur in the line. What wolf hounds then? Are they just a kind of
breed
dog?
of dog in it.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's just a kind of dog that hunts wolves.
Wolf dog's kind of pog. Can have a wolf dog,
wolf. Oh, yeah.
Like both husky and golden retriever are the breed of dog that I would want when I'm fully independent.
I'd want a husky. There's also another breed of dog.
What is it?
It is a border collie.
Oh, but yeah, those are nice. That's not on my list, actually. That's quite an obvious one I missed. I ran out of ideas, so I started saying the Gremlin dog from Instagram. And this next one has a really one that I just ran out of ideas. I just missed some obvious ones. All right, this next one is Greyhound versus human dog hybrid.
I'm going to go with Greyhound just because human dog hybrid could be illegal, okay?
I think it is against the Geneva Convention, to be fair.
So we're gonna stick it safe and go with Greyhound here.
Yeah, I like greyhounds. I got chased by one of my paper round once, which was really scary. But I've since met some really nice greyhounds walking my dog.
My really gamer girlfriend's dog is part greyhound.
Yeah, it's like in.
That's what she was fake.
Is it also part human?
Yeah,
part greyhound.
It's the same.
So it's both human dog hybrid. So you're not apparently you're not a fan of the human dog hybrid.
No, I think they're pretty epic.
How horrifying would that be, though?
It would probably be the most sickening thing known to man.
Yeah.
Apart from a human-cat hybrid. Human-cat hybrid.
Have you seen the human-pig hybrid? Scientists made it.
Yeah.
I have.
It's horrible. Makes me
cry.
cry.
Look at this shit. I need to scar myself a bit more.
All right, last one, last heat. This is the last heat before we go into the quarterfinals.
All right.
Shih Tzu versus German Shepherd.
German Shepherd.
What do you think, Anthony?
German Shepherd.
Annie, what do you think?
Shih Tzu.
We already let basically Uruguay through.
Yeah,
we already let Terrier through, but at the same, I like German Shepherds. I like Shih Tzus as well.
Yeah, no. Okay. I like... German Shepherds are cooler as puppies. There's some really nice... let me finish, you ass. Right? There's really nice looking German Shepherds, and then there's also really ugly looking German Shepherds. Okay?
May I present you?
I agree.
Okay.
With possibly the
I'm just...
Alright, Harvey, okay, what's the coolest? What is Harvey doing?
I don't know. I don't care. I'm moving on from Harvey. Shih Tzus, I like the idea of just a lap. A lap dog at times is much nicer than a big dog.
They're nice little boys.
And it depends. Okay, it depends on how the Shih Tzu looks because some Shih Tzus are horrible.
Is a
long hair Shih Tzus
variant
are
of
horrible.
German Shepherd. Look how sick he looks. He looks
sick. That's pretty pog.
Okay, yeah, Harvey. But no, this is you're like literally bringing up my point of how some German Shepherds can look really cool and some can't.
Get a stupid looking one on then, huh?
Dude, it's on the... We're looking on the internet and you're telling me to get a stupid German Shepherd. Are you serious?
German Shepherds are funny.
You type in stupid German Shepherd and there's going to be something that comes up, okay?
Alright.
But it depends, okay?
Yeah.
I'm saying it depends on what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
I'll go with German Shepherd because in the vast majority, Shih Tzus usually have long hair and that's ugly. Like, I don't like that.
Yeah. They have weird faces.
Yeah. But it depends. Like, if
they look like Gremlin Dog.
Yeah, they look like the Gremlin Dog.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I got put, like, there was 2 ones in front of me, I would just go with the nicer looking one.
Yeah.
Like, in terms of which one I prefer, that it's pretty even.
I just thought I'd sky you all a bit.
What is that?
That is a pig monkey hybrid.
Oh, pig monkey.
That is like a Donkey Kong character. Pig Kong.
It does.
I'm a fan of that. I'm a fan of that. I have to say.
Know you guys were just sort of contemplating fucking German Shepherds and like Shih Tzus and shit. I was just sort of like looking at that and contemplating my whole life.
These are probably the dumbest dog breeds you'll ever own.
Quarterfinals. Labradoodle versus Appalapso.
Labradoodle.
Okay, Lapsapso's gonna lose because you're biased.
I'm not biased.
Yeah, but there's an Uruguay factor.
Dude,
there's an Uruguay factor.
It's Teddy versus Uruguay. You're gonna pick Teddy. Wait, you've got
I'm
me
gonna
calling
pick
Cora
Uruguay.
Uruguay. You've got me calling Cora Uruguay. Right, it's Teddy versus Cora. You're gonna pick Uruguay.
I'm gonna pick Uruguay.
He's so Labradors are so playful. They're the most playful dog that exists.
Yeah, but Uruguay sniffs your feet and then sneezes.
To be fair,
she headbutts the ground a lot while doing
she
that.
sniffs her feet, sneezes, and then like falls over for no reason.
Exactly.
It's a condition.
Teddy's got his own quirks. That's because she's so tiny. She can get away with it. If Teddy did that, he'd die because he's so huge. The weight of him falling over.
Break something, yeah.
He's so funny. Well, no, Doodle's winning.
No. It's a draw. Yes. We're gonna flip a coin.
No.
Flip a coin.
No.
Wait, what, Aaron? What are you saying?
He said he's with you. He's with you.
All right. Yeah.
Labradoodle.
Right. No, we're coin flipping.
No, fucking not. What's your vote?
He's voting with me, so it's a 2
bastard.
Oh.
Ethan, what do you want Labradoodle?
Harvey, do you remember when you Tyler were around and I lifted Teddy and I put him over the top of Tyler's head onto his lap and Teddy was like,
Harvey. Okay, Harvey, I'm going to use the D&G chats for Ethan to see so he knows I'm legit.
All right.
I'm just going to roll a dice. Do you want Teddy's breed to be 11 upwards?
Yeah.
Or 10 downwards?
11 upwards. Are you putting in bot commands or general?
Bot commands.
Bot commands.
All right. Let's let you see
Come
this.
on. Okay.
Yes!
Teddy wins.
Yes!
You said 10 and... Did you say 10 and down?
No, I said... I know. I said 10 and up. 11 and up.
What he said... yes, that's true.
That is on record.
Right, okay. But Ethan checks back. If you've cheated, okay, I want clarification in the video, okay?
Yeah.
I did not cheat. I'll put in voiceover here if I cheated.
We rolled a 15.
I didn't cheat, by the way.
Okay, right, carry
I'm a
on.
witness.
All right. So, Gremlin Dog from Instagram and Terrier.
Gremlin
Terrier.
Why the Gremlin Dog's so cool though?
Dude, we can't see
Terrier.
What do you mean? Dog over a Chihuahua. Okay?
I actually can't see Gremlin Dog.
Just make a quick...
Wait.
No,
Gremlin Dog Instagram.
Gremlin Dog.
Gremlin Dog.
Dude, I don't think it's called Gremlin Dog. I think Ethan just popped up on Ethan's feed and he was just like, yeah, that looks like a Gremlin Dog.
Wait, dog. It has really short paws and really long back paws.
There's so many called Gremlin Dog.
Ethan cycling into the mainframe.
I'm in. Wait, where the fuck is it? Dog with short...
This is horrible. We're picking Terrier.
Where's the goddamn Gremlin? Where's the goddamn Gremlin Dog?
I know you won't find it.
Alright, fine. Alright. We'll pick.
Yeah.
I'm picking.
Due to the lack of evidence, we're going to have to disclose this content.
I cannot find the Gremlin Dog.
Lack of evidence, we're going to have to disqualify Gremlin Dog.
Yeah.
Right.
Gremlin dog.
Lack of evidence of his existence.
Okay.
Existence is lacking.
Not to mention, it's not even an original sort of fucking. It's not a. It's not a breed.
You don't know there are a secret society of gremlin dogs.
It looks like gremlin.
All right, Cocker Spaniel versus Husky.
Husky.
Cocker Spaniel. I'm gonna have to go Cocker Spaniel.
Why is that?
Genuinely.
They're
Because
cute.
Cocker Spaniels are so much
They
cuter.
got weird ears. They got weird ears.
They got coolest. That is the coolest.
I knew that
All
would
of
wind
them.
them up. I knew that would wind
Cute,
them up.
but like Huskies are just.
But Huskies are better.
What you gotta think is though, right? Huskies, right? They could be assholes. Cocker Spaniels, never assholes. They're always lovely.
That I've never met a mean one.
Exactly.
I've never met a mean husky.
Well, I've never
Neither
met a
have I.
husky. Full stop.
Yeah, well, I
I
haven't.
have met a
Harvey.
mean-
Oh no, I have on a walk actually. It was like fine.
I've met a mean Cocker Spaniel. It bit my ankle.
What? Was it my one? Nibby don't care. Nibby will bite your ankles off.
I'm
Well,
voting Cocker Spaniel.
Reason to just vote.
Should we do another roll then?
Yeah, we're gonna do another roll. Husky is 11 upwards.
All right.
11 upward.
I'm writing this down just in case if anyone
Yeah,
accuses me.
11 upward. Who's rolling?
Husky 11 up.
I'll roll.
Husky 11 up. You
Oh,
you
no.
idiot.
Spelled it wrong, you
You
dumb bitch.
idiot.
Okay.
Ah, yes!
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 Husky has been knocked out of the
Spaniels
competition.
go through!
The cock is through.
I'm so happy.
Just like cock.
That's the only reason.
I'm
you
using
can vote this dog.
abbreviations to draw like who's gotten through. So I'm using cock for Cocker Spaniel.
Right. Okay. Next one.
All right, I'm happy about that. Last quarter final.
Same.
Greyhound. I can't believe human dog hybrid didn't make it or whatever.
Right. Don't get caught up on that.
Greyhound versus German Shepherd.
German Shepherd.
German
Greyhound.
Shepherd.
I don't like greyhounds that much.
I do.
Greyhounds.
I vote German. Yeah, no, that I have met some really nice greyhounds, but that experience where I got chased
I
down
would
the
for
block
just
on my
nicer
playground.
shepherd.
Like down the street. It wasn't like out of their driveway. The guy was getting out his car with his 3 greyhounds, and he just lost control, and they just ran after me with a little paper trolley. Yeah, it's like 13.
They look so cute though. They're so fast. They look so goofy when they run.
And the guy was like, "Oh my god," because he was like a
Oh
forest
my
lad.
Oh my god.
That's my forest accent. He lost control. He was.
Good forced accent, man.
But I did. So I'm voting German.
Yeah. So German goes.
Yeah, German through. All right. Semi-finals.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Doodle, Labradoodle
Mm.
versus Terrier.
Labradoodle.
Terrier.
Terrier? Why?
Okay, which terrier? I want some clarification.
You just said terrier, so we can
Any.
basically include every
it can be
single
any.
species
The
of
Okay.
worst
terrier.
terrier.
If you pick bull terrier, I would have 100% went with
Bull
Labrador
terrier.
because
What
bull
sounds
terriers
like
are
my flipping
ugly.
nuts as a terrier.
It's the
Yeah, I
one.
love Welsh terriers. Don't they think they're the hardest thing on the planet? But then
All right,
there's-
Yorkshire Terrier.
Why is it Yorkshire? Is it
Because
'cause
terrier's
you
too
got-
broad. There's so many we don't know which one. Yorkshire Terrier.
Yeah, if we're doing any terrier, then terrier wins just because there's too many. We're doing Yorkshire only.
Yeah.
Oh well, then Labrador. Yeah,
Yeah.
my uncle has a Yorkshire terrier.
What do you
and I don't
think,
like-
Aaron? You like your Yorkshire Terrier, don't you?
I do, but I just can't. I don't know. I just can't be biased, and you know, it's
Labradoodles
always
are cool.
like I don't really care. It's like it's got to be the bigger dog in the picture
Yeah,
because then
I'm
Yeah,
not biased
looks
at
nice.
all.
bigger is better.
Dude, you're not biased. somehow, Teddy's winning. Okay, we're not biased.
The dude
No,
is
we're not
through.
biased.
All right.
Right.
Other
We need,
semi-final.
we need to vote to pick against Teddy in the final.
What?
Okay.
Yeah.
Cocker
Right,
Spaniel versus German Shepherd.
Cocker
Right, what-
Spaniel. Spaniel.
German Shepherd.
German Shepherd.
Spaniel.
Okay. I prefer German
German
Shepherds, to be honest.
Hey, let's go.
Yeah, I
Cocker
think
Spaniels are
Let's go.
literally.
they're really cool. They have so many uses. They have so many jobs that they can do.
So the
Because
Cocker
they're really clever.
Spaniels.
Yeah. Wow.
So the Cocker
Not as
Spaniel.
many.
No, genuinely they do.
And there are the chavs out there who raise them badly and walk around the neighborhood trying to look cool. But the vast majority of them are really friendly and nice, and I love them. And the only ones
Yeah,
I've
but-
met, they do exist, the mean ones, but the only ones I've ever met have been really nice.
And what you got to think is though, right? Cocker Spaniels, right? You can get working Cocker Spaniels, right? Which are ones that people take to work, like people who are labourers, right?
Yeah.
And they just have the dog just sat there next to him, just chilling with him.
That's it working. I have seen that. No, I was on my paper round once years ago. I saw some builders. They had just a Cocker Spaniel chilling. Just chilling on the grass.
Like a bunch of guys my dad's worked with has had that.
Might be the same guy, to be honest. This area isn't that huge.
Yeah. But yeah, and they can also like hand you your tools and shit. Like, yo, mate, hammer, and then they pass you the hammer.
This is the. Can I have the half-inch spanner? This is the quarter-inch shoe.
You bastard!
All right, no German Shepherd though, but I do appreciate Cocker Spaniels. It's a tough call. All right, the grand final.
Grand finals.
The dude versus the Jer.
German Shepherd. German Shepherd.
Aaron, come on. You got to say doodle, right?
It's good because I have the power to decide.
Don't leave this up to a coin and flip.
It would make sense.
Due to my lack of understanding of both species, both breeds.
Yeah.
Past experiences with dogs throughout my life, I've got one answer to say to this matter.
Labradoodle.
German Shepherd.
Ah!
I'm very sorry, Ethan. It had to be said. We cannot be biased. We can only be judging on facts.
I'm incredibly biased. Suck it, Teddy.
I'll bring him up. I swear to God.
Hey, Ethan, go get your dog right now, and you might get a sympathy vote.
No,
you might get a sympathy revote.
No, I'll go and hug him after we finish recording. But
I googled Labradoodle versus German Shepherd. Nothing came up about which one would win in a fight. That's strange.
I don't want to see those videos.
Well, you never know. If you type that question in the future, this podcast might come up.
Yeah, this podcast could come up.
All right.
Versus Labradoodle.
So we've
we've
democratically voted.
Spleem Cast.
Yeah.
We've democratically voted that the best of all time is German Shepherd, which I don't agree with, but that's politics.
I don't think any of us agree with that.
Yeah, it's just the way it's worked out.
Yeah.
But that's fine. We can't argue. That's how
Spaniels
it is.
are the best of the same.
Yeah. All right. That's my bit done.
Okay. Are we going to do the other people's today?
We've actually been recording for like.
We've been a while.
At least.
It's been well over an hour.
Yeah. No. Okay. We'll stop there. We can do other things. Next
we can
time.
do other people's next time. Now
ones.
that we know that like one person's 2 segments will take up.
Well, because mine were fairly beefy. We spent about half an hour on the games. Because like that's like 5 different things for each person.
We spent like 5-10 minutes each.
Yeah, exactly. So like, I realise we can just waffle on about whatever forever. Basically, that's our ability. So that's fine. That's cool. Thank you for listening, Aaron.
We need to finish with something, you know?
Wait, what?
We finish listening.
We need to finish with something.
Okay, favourite Fortnite season?
Gonna have to give this some thought. Nah, we're gonna finish with favourite Fortnite skin. Right.
Tower Recon Specialist.
I actually don't know any Fortnite skins.
Just Google Fortnite skins and tell me which one looks nicest.
I only say Tower Recon Specialist because I know it's a skin and it also just sounds the most boring. Tower Recon Specialist.
So Ethan's is Tower Recon
sounds
Specialist.
So boring.
Mine's Ninja.
This is the third one.
It probably is a
Ninja
skin, right?
Harvey, I'm on the exact same page as you.
Alright, Ghost Rider, just because Ghost Rider.
Oh, Ghost Rider. Wait, is there not a Punisher Fortnite skin?
No.
Oh.
Aaron.
No. We're talking Fortnite original, okay? We're not allowed ones that are like Marvel based.
Yeah, you can't have Iron Man. Iron Man in Fortnite challenge.
Right.
Oh, there's a K-pop one.
Oh, that's the Geek side.
Dance to the beat, wave your arms together. Well, Tower Recon Specialist is the best. Aaron, what's your favorite Fortnite skin?
I don't know. I'm just having a look at the website now, and I really like the Aeronaut.
The Aeronaut?
Looks kind of.
I'm sorry, I'm a furry, so I'm gonna have to go with this one.
Are you going with the team leader?
I like that one, Harvey.
Direwolf.
Yeah.
Bruh.
It's a werewolf.
Kind of reminds me of a German Shepherd.
Oh, you mean the best dog?
To be fair, I think Malinois dogs are technically the best.
Yeah.
But,
well, Labrador.
Even didn't include them because he's a dog normie bitch.
Yeah, I didn't include, like, those really fluffy ones.
What, Chow Chows?
Chow Chows, yeah.
AKA what I want in my dream.
I didn't include Border Collies. I didn't get more specific with Terrier because I couldn't think of any time, but there's like a bunch in there that are quite different from each other.
You also didn't include Malinois dogs, which makes me want to kill you.
I don't even know what they are.
Doge.
They're basically Belgian German Shepherds that are a lot faster and a lot angrier.
Yeah, I didn't include the Japanese dog, which is what a Doge is. It's like a Shiba or something.
It's a Shiba Inu. I want a Shiba Inu.
They look quite
cute.
They're
fucking expensive.
Yeah, they are, yeah.
Especially
I didn't include cats. They're kind of dogs, I think. I didn't include bitches.
What we include as a dog is an animal with 4 legs
and
a tail.
I thought of the first 8, and I needed 8 more, and I just could not think of any, so I was tempted to just put, like, frog and stuff in there.
Mine is the Bayou Bros.
Oh,
my favorite Fortnite skin.
That's awesome.
Pog.
I'll probably put these... if I remember, I'll put these pictures in as we talk.
Yeah, drop them, man.
But I probably won't, to be honest. I'll give it a listen in my editing software. Damn, that's crazy, bro. That's insane.
I love
Next level.
Fortnite is insane. Fortnite is one of the best games ever.
Aaron, what's your...
Aaron,
what's your favourite Fortnite skin, then? Is it the Aeronaut?
Probably that, yeah. All default.
Well, that was pointless. Why did we ever talk about that?
This skin is from R-30s.
Dude, we just, we needed a question that,
I'm a fan of that, Harvey. I like that skin.
Right, that's cool. We answered the most asked question.
Yeah.
What's the best Fortnite skin?
Thank you.
There's the link, r/furry.
Yeah.
Okay, please stop.
Just like my favourite subreddit. Alright. Thank you for listening.
Yeah.
We'll see you on the next one.
Thank you for listening, baby.